Tuesday, September 13th, 2016. Monaco 64 here, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. Quick update on the markets and some other subjects this morning. It's 10 o'clock London time. Yesterday, stock markets rallied after big drops, relatively big drops on Friday. The Dow yesterday rebounded just close to 240 points or 1.3%. It had dropped 394 points on Friday. So we're starting to see a little bit more movement, which could be a precursor for something bigger. Normally is, but you know, we just have to wait and see. And this morning, we're down 120 points in the Dow, so down 2/3%. So we continue to see a little bit of volatility, and by volatility, I don't mean the VIX index. Volatility, I mean, you know, relatively sharp movements up and down. And S&P as well, down 14 points, 2/3%. Yesterday morning, before the U.S. came in, the Dow was down over 100 points, and it rallied back up as, you know, the U.S. markets opened, and then we had the Fed official Lael Brainard, who came out and said that a rate hike next week on the 21st of September was less compelling. So that helped the market further. The other uncertainty in the markets is the political uncertainty with the Hillary Clinton incident on Sunday, September 11th in New York. That's raised a lot of questions. People out there are saying that the DNC met right after that to try to find a replacement for Hillary Clinton. She's come out and said that she's fine. She said that she didn't think it was serious enough to tell the American people that she had pneumonia. That I'm not too sure about that. You know, I think the American people deserve to know that, you know, if someone who's running for president has got pneumonia. But anyway, aside from that, one thing I've noticed, because here in the UK, you can basically bet on political events it's called spread betting or spread trading. And in June this year, we had the referendum here in the UK, and you could bet, you know, on Remain or, you know, Brexit or exit or, you know, leave the EU. And I noticed up until the vote that the market for that event to Remain was basically always around 60 or 70. Always higher than 60 or 70 around that area. And basically 100 means that, you know, the event has happened. So if the UK had remained and you'd bought Remain for, let's say, 60, you would have been paid out 40 points. But as we know, the UK left to exit. But this spread betting market was underestimating the Brexit campaign, and it was always like, I always thought it was undervalued. I personally don't get involved in betting these things, but I have access to prices of these markets. And the other market that they cover here quite deeply is the U.S. presidential election. And prior to the candidates being chosen at the Democratic and Republican conventions, you had quite a few candidates up there. You know, Bernie Sanders, you had Kasich, Ted Cruz, Trump, and Clinton. And ever since, you know, they've been picked as the nominees, they've taken out all the other guys, and they've only got Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And in August, the market for Hillary Clinton went up to 80 because the polling like favored Clinton. You know, all of a sudden the polls were showing her with huge leads over Trump. And the Trump market got down to like 18.5, which means that if you'd bought Trump at 18.5 and he won the presidency, you would make 81.5 points, because you pay 18.5 and becomes president, you sell at 100. But, since this incident, and even before the incident last week, the Trump market has been rising. Right now, we're 30.5 at 34.5. So that means you can sell Trump at 30.5 or buy him at 34.5. So if he doesn't become president, you sell him at 30.5, you make 30.5 points. Hillary Clinton right now is 62, 66. And she's come down from 80 in August. But the most interesting thing that I've seen since yesterday, guess what? They've put Bernie Sanders back on. His mark is 0 bid at 4 points. So basically, the odds for him becoming president are very high, but you can buy him for 4 points. He becomes president, you make 96 points. And I think the minimum you can bet is £1. So if you bet £10, if you put 40, if you put £40 down, you could make £960. But I'm not trying to tell you how to use this. I'm just saying the fact that they've put Bernie Sanders back on is quite interesting. So, yeah, that's what's happening so far this morning. As I leave here, as I finish the video, the Dow is still down 120. Gold is around 1330, pretty narrow range. Silver is still above $19. It's at $19.16. Up about 6. Actually, the high's been 19.30. So if you enjoy my videos, please like, share, and subscribe them. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, there's a few links below in the description. You can donate Bitcoin through Patreon or PayPal. Take care. Bye.